prayer for everybody. Say a little prayer for, well, let me get my buttons here hit. Everybody say a little prayer for Melissa's dad. They're at the hospital this evening, getting some things checked out. So keep him and the family in your prayers this evening. Before we get started on training, I think it's no surprise we're going to have Black Friday specials coming up soon. We obviously don't know when they are and not 100% sure what day they're dropping. But this week, I'm going to be focusing on starting probably Sunday. I'm going to be putting my list together. I'm going to be reaching out to people and asking them who wants the Black Friday specials. So don't wait until the promo drops before you start doing that. Get a head start and reach out to people, your customers, your old customers, your prospects, and just let them know that we're going to have a great Black Friday promotion dropping really soon. And would they like to be on your VIP list and have that list ready to go? So when they do drop, you're already ahead of the game. So that's all I wanted to add before we started training. And as you guys probably saw the flyer, we have the, whoops, wait a minute. I hope my battery lasts. I'm at 20%. So as you guys have probably saw the flyer, we have the great Melissa McElveen as our guest trainer tonight. So Melissa, I am going to let you take over from here and you train us on what you do to earn Founders Club, because let me tell you, you've been a rock star over the last couple of years with this. So give us your knowledge, girl. We're ready for it.
Thank you, Stacy. I am so excited to be here. I wanted to tell you, I have been looking forward to
not on.
Ever since Melissa Adams said, will you train? I'm like, heck yeah, let me get on. I'm so excited. I want you to know that right now we are on the brink of something huge, and the momentum here is unbelievable. The deals that are coming, and this is our time to catch this momentum and this fire, and let's run with it. And I'm going to tell you, my husband's about to walk in that door. He has no idea I'm training, and he just got home. Honey, I'm on a training. He's not listening. So,
hey guys, before Melissa jumps back in, check your mics to make sure you're muted, please. Thank you. Go ahead, Melissa. Sorry.
No worries. So the first thing I want to say is that success loves speed. It loves speed. The faster you move, the faster your results. So I will just be completely honest. When school gets in motion and things are blowing and going, and I did basketball games tonight and all the things are going, I get sluggish because I get overwhelmed. So I am loving this weekly tracker that we have here. It helps keep me on track. I have a clean one here that I keep, and I constantly look at it, and then I write it in my journal. I'm a journal girl, and I have always been that way. So I am not going to squirrel, but I wanted to bring that weekly success tracker up. It is available to you, and it is a great way for you to track what you're doing well, what you're forgetting to do, and how to move forward if you are stuck. I don't know about you, but when I do get sluggish and I get in the weeds and I'm trying to peek out and find my way, I have to go back to what are those things that I need to do consistently and stick to those. So that weekly tracker is the thing that's going to keep you focused. Does anybody on here already use the weekly tracker? Any hands? I see a few hands. I can see more. Let's get on it, because that's going to get you there. So the first thing I want to do when I'm started is I want to know who already has a unique account so far running with Founder Club. Raise your hand if you have a unique account already. I want to celebrate you because you are taking advantage of what's available to us and you are not waiting. So that's the number one mistake that anyone can make, is not getting busy, not telling your people about this. And I want you to know that this is the time for you to reach out to people. Tomorrow night, the partner freebie expires. Who doesn't want to have a partner come in? Number one, but secondly, it's free for them to come for a whole year, they get a link. So let's get on that. I want to tell you that momentum is like a snowball. Has anybody ever heard of that? So it's like a snowball rolling downhill. And once you gain that momentum, things get easier and faster, but you have to push hard to start getting that going. So just like having to do post and doing testimony groups and reaching out in stories and telling, people about what you have to offer after you've built a relationship takes work. But once you've started building that relationship, it kind of gets going and it's easier. You're able to talk to them about things, and then you've built that trust. We are in the relationship business. And if your only thing here is to sell and get people on your team, then we've got to back up a little bit and remember that we're building relationships for people. I can remember when I first got started with Singular. I don't know if y'all know this story. Corporate loves to tell this story about me because it kind of tells you about my drive and ambition. And when I got started, I wanted to know how many of the largest kit we have do I need to sell to get myself to headquarters retreat? So think about that. How much did I need to sell to get myself to headquarters retreat? Because that was my number one goal to get on that trip. Never, ever, ever did I, yes, Trudy, you are correct. Never, ever, ever did I think I needed someone to come along with me. I could do this myself. I got this, no problem. Y'all, I needed a team. I had no idea what I was doing. And it was really great once I did get a first team member. She came along, and then I immediately that next month got to gold manager. And then the next month I got to gold manager the second time, and I earned that retreat. And I got a new team member, Rosie Brown. I'm sure you know Rosie Brown. She's amazing. She's my level 2, and she is my best friend on the planet. But I wouldn't have had her had I not listened to my coaches and finally decided I could not do it by myself. I needed a team. Why am I telling you this? I need you to stop what you're doing and start looking for team members. If you have been sitting and waiting, the first one to market wins. The first one to tell someone about Singular is going to win because they're going to join your team and not someone else's team when they are looking for some extra Christmas cash or they're looking to completely change their future. You never know if the next person that's coming is that person that's going to be your runner, going to be your BFF, going to be your partner in crime on every Singular trip ever, and your BFFs. I know that Stacy and Christy and Melissa can all agree that they never in a million years knew they needed each other. And look at what Singular has done and brought them together. And they are a powerhouse group of friends. And I love hanging out with them. So the next thing that I want to tell you is don't wait. The time to build, the best time to build is now. You're going to hear that from me every time you hear me say something. The best time to build is now, right now. So if you wait, you're going to miss out on this wave. The people that take action today, they're the ones that are going to be celebrating tomorrow. Don't be the one watching others succeed. Let's all be the ones that are creating our own success stories. So I always, in building my business, I used to sit around and say, oh my gosh, we need a promo. We need a promo. We need a promo so that people can come. Guys, we don't need a promo. We have amazing products. We have unbelievable support and coaching. And we have a company that backs us up 100%. They are here for it. So I'm going to tell you how to take action. You ready? Stop sitting and start reaching. Start reaching out to people today. They want to hear about this opportunity and how are you going to do it? I need you to make a list tonight before you go to bed. I don't care what time it is where you are. Make a list tonight of 50 people, 50 people that you are going to reach out to. Not about products, but about the business opportunity. And then I want you to get ready because tomorrow it's the last day for the freebie. I don't want you to spam them, but I want you to reach out to them, say something to them like, oh my gosh, Stacy, did you know that I have been doing this singular thing now for 5.5 years, almost 6 years. In January would be 6 years. And I am so excited about where my company is. And I cannot believe I've never told you about what I do. I've never told you these products, and I've never called to tell you about what we can offer because this is the best deal out here. So call them up, be authentic. Tell them exactly what you want to do. Don't hem-haw around the bush, but be authentic in saying, I want you to be a part of what we have. I want you to come join my team. I want you. You know how much that helps people when they say, oh my gosh, she wants me on her team. Think about that day when you did kickball in grade school and you had schoolyard pick. Who wanted to be last to be picked? Linda Marker, did you want to be last to be picked? I don't think so. We want to be picked first, right? I want to pick my team. Go get them and be a part of that. So how can I do that and create a buzz? I can use my social media. If you go and you scope out my social media, I pretty much just put singular things in my story. Occasionally I'll post about it, but I am mostly a one-on-one person. So let's talk about unique accounts. I only have 2 so far, but I almost have a third. And where did these people come from? These are people that reached out to me and said, hey, Melissa, are you still doing that weight loss stuff? I was like, well, yes, as a matter of fact, I am. And they basically wanted to do this for themselves. And I'm like, well, if you're going to do this and we have a free link right now, why not get one? It's good for a year. And who knows, you may want to do this. Well, their friends started noticing, or they went to dinner together and they pulled out a drumsticks, or something happened where they accidentally told a friend. And then their friend's like, wait, you're getting skinny without me? So they brought their people on. So I did it very organically. I did not give them tasks to do. I did not give them posts to do. I did not suffocate these friends. Now, listen, I'm a girl that loves to give tasks and I love to do tasks because I am a checklister and you're going to have those people. So I had to read the people that I brought in this last month, and these people are not checklist people. They don't want to be told what to do, but they do like helping people. So I'm looking for the checklist people because those are my runners. These friends here are just here to help people, and I love that about them. But they are more focused on their own goals than helping anyone else get their goals yet. Yet, you notice the power of yet. So, the thing about it is there's really that FOMO thing, the fear of missing out. I suffer from that as well. Fear of missing out is a real deal. How many of you have FOMO? Anybody? This girl is a FOMO girl. When we go on singular trips, I'm always like, what excursion are you guys doing, an extra excursion? I don't want to be left behind. I want to be able to go and be a part of people. So your friends, they are having FOMO. How many of you scroll social media and go, oh my gosh, that trip looked amazing. I'm so excited you got to go, but I'm so sad I didn't get to go. So they want to know, how in the world can I get on this trip with you? So I'm going to tell them about it. I'm going to tell them about the opportunity. And if you've never been on a Founders Club trip, you need to talk to somebody about exactly what a Founders Club trip is all about. Because if I can get you excited about going on a Founders Club trip, you can get your people excited about going on a Founders Club trip. And then everyone wants to go together. And when we work together and build together and run together, magic happens, right? So, the other thing I want to say about making your list of people, go in your back office. If you've been here for a hot minute, you have people that order on subscription every single month. Those are your people. Go. They trust you. They love the product. They love our company. And nine times out of 10, they are going to want to help their friends. So go tell them about this opportunity. You have until tomorrow night. It's all about urgency. It's all about you creating that in your conversation about urgency. Like, hey, we only have a few links left to give for free. And I've got one reserved for you. It's good for a year and it's free tonight. That's a great way to do that to get people excited about it, even though everybody's is free. They don't have to know that. You can also use different terms like for a limited time. It is definitely limited. Or I have exclusive access for you to get your own link. It's good for 365 days. Who knows? Your family, your friends may want to be a part of that. And you already have a link and you can get commission, and I can help you every step of the way. So the other part is you've got to get them where they see the vision. So revisit your why. Is it still your why? Encourage your team to take daily action. Encourage yourself to take daily action. This is the time that we're running. I can almost 100% guarantee you maybe like a one-day sales coming up really soon. Maybe, just maybe. So I encourage you to get on that. That's a great way to get somebody in. Not only that, but put a power hour together. We already have some put together. I know Jamie leads it with this exact same Zoom link every day. And the other part that I want to say is lead by example. If you don't have a team yet, again, there's that word. If you don't have a team yet, then I want you to go ahead and start pouring that belief into yourself. Well, my team, we're going to go ahead and start setting that in motion. Well, my team, we like to do our IPAs in the morning. We do. You bring those people in. Go ahead and start that culture. Bring it to yourself. Bring it to fruition. So how do I get people in with Founders Club? I have a goal for myself. I have, what do we have, till September 30th to get our Founders Club. My goal is always going to be have it by Fling at the latest. When I go to Fling, I've already sealed the deal with Founders Club. So I hope that you can seal that deal with Founders Club. And we've got to go and make our list. This is the largest month in our company history. This is the best time to get somebody involved with Singular on your team, on your front line. Tell them, don't let me tell them about it. You need to tell your friends about it, because I guarantee you someone's going to tell them about something and they're going to say yes to it. I want you to make it Singular that they're saying yes to, and I want you to make it you that they're saying yes to. So I'm going to open it to any questions that anybody might have. I've kind of given you a little bit of tidbit of what I'm doing right now, making sure that I'm doing my IPAs, making sure that I'm reaching out to people, making sure that my people know everything that's going on. But more importantly, I'm making my list. I'm making that list because I know that times are tough. People are, I had a girl yesterday at my school said, "Hey, miss, can I come in and get snacks? Because we just lost our food stamps. So times are tough for people, and we have a way for people to get money. And this is what it's about: helping people, sponsoring people, and helping build your team. And if you don't know how to do it, reach out, reach out, reach up, reach over. I'm always available. I don't always check my hidden messages, so just keep sending them. I promise I'll see it eventually. It will get there. You're welcome to follow me if you are a Zingular person, but I am really close to 5,000 and trying to weed some out and put some more in, and just be a human. Y'all, be a human. It is this season to help people, and be thankful. I'm so thankful for the faces that I see here and the people that I see here, because this is family. Zingular is family, and you guys are family. So I will check the chat and see if there are any questions.
Melissa, you need to tell them how you got Joni, because how you did that was encouraged me when I didn't have a team. That's how I made the trip.
Yeah, so people that don't have a team, this is a great thing. I was running for Cabo, I think. And I was one unique away, and I decided in June, before that September, that I was going to run for Founders Club and get it. And I had 23 points and one unique account. And I remember Locke was like, "You're doing what? Okay, let's do this." So I ran hard all the way till the end of September, and it was 1 week left, and I needed one more unique account with a quick start bonus. And so I just reached out. Joni had reached back out to me. She had already been on Zingular 2 years prior. It just didn't work for her because she didn't listen. She wasn't coachable. So she'll tell you that, but she's very coachable now. Anyway, she reached out, and I got her started, and it's the last week, and I'm like, oh my gosh, who can I just ask for a favor? I just need somebody to give me 4 people that want to try this. And so I reached out to Joni. I was like, hey, would you do me a favor? I am trying to earn this trip. And she was like, I'll do anything for you. And this is my husband and her husband are first cousins. So prior to Zingular, we probably had talked maybe 3 times in our lifetime. And so with that, I said, do me a favor. And she said, okay. I said, hey, I want you to call in. I want you to upgrade. It's $49.95. If you want me to reimburse you, I will. I'll rebate it to you, whatever. But I need you to help me find 4 people that want to try this or do this with you or all the things. So she brought me 4 people. We put them in, got a quick start, but she was sharing with all these different people. And so October 1st rolled over, and she's still putting people in. And in October, she got to manager, and she's already earned her trip to headquarters retreat. And who in the world would have ever guessed that Joni McElveen would join me and do this? And she is changing lives, and she is building an amazing team. She's been on Founders Club trip last year, and she earned this trip as well. We're traveling together in January. So not only are we family, but we are traveling together, and it's awesome. So never discount somebody that you can reach out to for a favor. You never know who your next person is that's going to do a favor for you.
Does anyone else have any questions for Melissa? All right, so let's do this tonight, guys. Take the training that you learned, because Melissa gave you some great tips and things to be doing. If you have not sifted through your back office, do that. If you have already, do it again, because you never know who you may have overlooked. And don't be shy about asking those people for a favor, because look what happened with Melissa. She asked her cousin for a favor, or her husband's cousin for a favor, and look, she's she was able to earn the trip, and then the next month she was able to use her for a manager for the next year. So make sure that you are being diligent with going through your back office, because I know we've preached about it over and over and over again. You really do have a gold mine sitting right there in your volumes report. And you've got people that's been using the products, I'm sure, for a long time, that love the products. And maybe you talked to them about the business, months ago, a year ago, but reapproach them again, because this is, like Melissa said, this is the best time to get in, because they can do the $200 point or $200 order, get the free upgrade that goes through tomorrow. So you need to have those conversations tonight or tomorrow to get them to upgrade for free. And then boom, they're set and right there ready for Black Friday to hit. It is a perfect storm for somebody to come in right now with getting the free upgrade or getting the free membership if they're coming in as a brand new person, and then hitting the ground running with Black Friday right around the corner. So do those things. Melissa, awesome training as always. Thank you so much for jumping in here and giving us your knowledge, because you have rocked the Founders Club like crazy over the last several years. If there's nothing else, guys, we're going to go ahead and close it out. Have a good night. God bless. Keep Melissa, dad, and her family in your prayers. And we will be seeing you next Thursday.